Hello. So popping in, saying hey, what's good? I guess giving an update about my life. Well, for starters, it's like 12:30ish right now, and I'm currently studying for an exam, but it's really like just a bunch of questions I have to answer for my professor. So that's what I'm doing right now. This semester has been, I don't want to say chaotic. I don't think chaotic is the right word, but definitely there's a lot going on. There's definitely a lot going on. Because we're about halfway through. I'm looking at my calendar. We're about halfway through, and my brain just blanked. Holy crap. Okay. Okay. Halfway through the semester, and I have gotten not one, but 2 jobs. And it's weird because I'm in school from home, and which I was gonna be doing this anyway. But like being home, I feel like my parents have such high expectations for me that I like feel pressured to meet, and so I don't feel good about blowing off my work. And not that I felt good about it when I was on campus, it's just that it was like kind of easier for me to ignore when I was on campus, because my friends always try to keep me accountable, but like it's different when it's your parents, you know? Like I set like a really high bar when I was in like middle school and high school and stuff, and so they still think of me as that person. And so I feel like I really have to live up to that. So pro tip for all the young kids out there: set low expectations for yourself while you're young, and then you don't have to worry about it later in life. Low expectations for outside people. Have high expectations for yourself. Anyway, so yes, I have 2 jobs. I will be interning as an associate producer and just production intern for a movie. Small indie thing, you know. And then I am also going to be starting as a cashier at Dick's Sporting Goods. So that's like my life update, I guess, you know. I don't think I have much else to say. I guess I should mention exercise. I haven't really been doing that because it's been hectic. I was off to a really good start in like August, September, when the semester was still pretty new, but now that we're like right in the middle of it, this happened to me on campus too, like all the time, but now that we're like right in the middle of it, it's hard to like find the time because I really need to prioritize my schoolwork so I can graduate. The thing, okay, so what's different about it this time is that when I was on campus, at this point, I would be so overwhelmed with like my mental health that I wouldn't go to the gym. But what's happening now is that I'm so overwhelmed with just fucking things to do that I just can't find the time to exercise. I also can't go to a gym here because I don't have like a membership. I don't have the money for a membership. I probably will not have the money for a membership despite starting 2 jobs. Because even if I did have the money for it, do I really want to pay for that? When I was exercising here, I was walking around town, you know. I was doing a good like 3 to 5 miles on average. I'd say average like 3 miles. Best case like 5. And like it's even to the point where now I did like one walk like a week or so ago, maybe even more at this point. And that one was even just barely over 2. But I don't know, I'm feeling myself. I don't want to say feel myself gaining weight. I don't think I've ever felt myself gain weight, but I can feel the difference in my body. Just how it feels to just like exist. Like that. Whenever I am really out of shape, I will often take very deep breaths. And when I'm active, even sorta when I'm working, sorta, you know, because I'm mostly working jobs or I'm on my feet, you know. Never had like an office job, never had a desk job, and I probably never will. Let's be real. I'm definitely like on your feet kind of job type person, just because the nature of filmmaking. But as I was saying, so you know, exercising, walking to class made a big difference. Working, just adding that on top, you know, I'm sure that helped it just a little, you know, it definitely didn't hurt. I would close my stand ring at the very least, you know. But so, that, man, yeah. And so, now that I'm not doing that, when I was walking consistently, I felt pretty good. But now that I'm not, I feel pretty bad. And another example, when I was exercising consistently, actually let's backtrack a little bit more. When I was not exercising, anytime I needed something from my room, 1 flight of stairs away, I would ask my sister to go get it for me, you know, which it's not right for her. Okay, hi, I had a phone call, so I got interrupted. So I was saying that I also moved because I had to charge my phone. Cool. I was also saying that when I'm not exercising consistently, I will often ask my sister to, like, you know, just do things for me. Like run up the stairs and grab something for me, and that's not fair to her. And clearly it's not doing me any favors, right? Because, like, I'm not saying walking up and down the stairs once or twice a day is gonna really change anything, but I'm sure it definitely doesn't hurt. Same thing with working. So yeah, I think that's kind of all I have, in terms of exercising and stuff. General, it's lifing during a pandemic, so I wouldn't say it's good. But weirdly, weirdly enough, notice my mental health is a little bit better. Which, so when I would really go through it when I was on campus, right? I'd be like, wow, I just can't wait to go home, because I can't wait to, like, take a break. And then when I was on campus for the last time, last semester, in, like, March, I was, like, really worried about, the upcoming, what I thought would be semester, what is turning into full school year, you know, because I knew I'd be home, and I didn't know if, like, school itself would, you know, take its toll on my mental health, and so I was worried that, like, you know, my safe space of, like, being home would be ruined. But I think what's interesting, what I'm noticing, I think, is the high standards from my parents. And I'm not saying that that's cured me or anything, but I'm saying it's enough to keep me going, to keep me distracted. Because, like, literally yesterday, I was trying to prepare for this assignment. He's calling it an exam, so we'll call it an exam. But I was preparing for this exam, and I was starting to really feel overwhelmed, like, shutting down mentally, like probably one of my better days during my worst periods, if that makes sense. Like the very beginning. And I just kind of, I don't want to say I snapped out of it, but I just kind of, like, pushed it aside and kept going. So, yeah, it's weird. It's interesting. I also have a lot of thoughts about 18-year-olds making such, like, crazy commitments, being expected to make crazy commitments to colleges and majors and jobs and fields and whatever. I think I got lucky because I think I'm following a passion and I have a really great support system. My family has been there for me the whole way through, you know, but I also know that everybody doesn't have that, and that's fucking bullshit. And so, you know, why would I at 18, sometimes 17, why am I being forced to commit to something to shape my whole life? Like, just so I can be a cog in the machine. Damn. Yikes. Well, figured that one out pretty fast. Anyway. So, alright, let me wrap this up so I can get back to this, because I'm woefully underprepared for this exam. And then, yeah, hopefully I'll go to sleep soon, but it is, oh, nope, nothing there. He's got 3 screens. My dad has 3 screens set up. I just swooshed his mouse pad and I got nothing. Keyboard? Oh, keyboard. Oh, it's officially 1 a.m. Okay, so I think it's time to call it a night. Well, no. It's not time to call it a night. I still need to prep for this. I think it'll be time to call it a night around 3. Let's be completely honest. But yeah, that's what I got. It's my story and I'm sticking to it. Okay. Bye.